Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video I'm going to work my way through the SS level trials. Let's begin with the first one where the time law is damage decreases by 20% for each block move before attacking, up to 100% damage decrease. Alright, so for this battle they are far away, and due to the damage decrease, you want as many characters who can activate skills like Chivalry and so on as much as possible. Of course, you can use your tank to tank hits from these enemies as well, but keep in mind that there is a lot of infantry enemies, so probably the best tank to bring would actually be Landius. So I'll do Landius and Tiaris, right? I'm going to bring Leon because he has Chivalry, and ideally if I can bring more characters who have access to that kind of skill, that would be perfect. If I don't, I can always use someone like Jessica who can get extreme range for her attacks, but Luna for example would be perfect here because she can activate that skill. And the other option of course is characters who can teleport or act again, like Liana, stuff like that. So you know what? Why don't I just simply bring Liana and Sophia for this? Right, because that way they can refresh Leon to attack multiple times. That is very, very viable as well. Okay, so this will be the party I run. Let's begin. Danger zone. Let's initially just move characters forward, right? I am going to have Landius charge forward and fashion buff. Let's just move Leon up. Have Tiaris choose to attack Blessing my Leon. And then Sophia can just, I don't know, regenerate. Might be a bit early, in truth, but it's okay too. Alright, looks good. So, let's have Leon. Oh crap, I brought Assault. So the Assault skill will be useless. Too bad. It's okay. So I'm just going to attack here to weaken those Lava Titans. And back off. Then Landius can Tranquility. TRS can miracle up everyone here. Why don't I just have Liana act again here? On Leon to maybe just attack this infantry general instead. That Lava Titan should suicide into Landius anyways, right? And Sophia can charge forward and rewind it one. So this battle is going to be a bit slow, because I have to rely on counterattacks to wipe them out. Landius crushes one enemy. Tiaris can reactivate Attack Blessing on my Leon. Leon is going to Chivalry on the spot and attack. turn. Let's regenerate. Langrisser. And have Leon get back again to attack a second time. And yeah, let's just move back like this. Maybe over here. That way, Leon will take a hit from the Cyclops. Landius finishing off the cuttlefish. Let's miracle up here. Going to have Liana do a range attack. Won't do much damage. It's more to remove the debuffs on Leon, so that Leon can hit the Cyclops. First battle complete. Second one. HP is reduced by 50%. Enemies only take fixed damage. So I am going to have to reconfigure my party because I need to get a second fixed damage dealer, preferably. So let's just retreat temporarily. Doesn't take much to reconfigure. I'll simply go over to Lana, remove her equipment, and then toss it onto Egbert or Liffany. Right? I'll do Egbert here. And the thing to note is my Egbert is 2 out of 4 class mastery. Not very well leveled in truth, but since he does do 2 times int in fixed damage, it should be okay. Right. Liffany on the other hand does 4 times int in fixed damage, which is much higher. But yeah, you don't really need both. One or the other will generally do, especially comboed with Listel. Right. So let's go. So, Listel, Egbert, I'm going to need a tank, which is going to be Landius, right? Going to need Rewind, I think, and Liana. So no TRS for this battle, but it should be okay. The Hellfire Archers also have a fixed damage strike, I think. So we'll see. Alright, let's begin. So I just need to avoid the AoE attack from the Necromancer here initially. It's going to move 2 and have 1, 2, and 3 range. So I'll place Egbert down here. Move Listel down as well. Have Landius, faction buff. And turn. And regenerate Mr. Landius. They're not very well grouped up, so it's not all that advantageous to me to blood dance just yet. But what can you do? Maybe I'll just blood dance here. Get rid of this Necromancer. For now, I'm just gonna have Egbert, toss it with silence. Do some fixed damage to the enemy, right? Liana doesn't really need to act again, to be honest, but I will rewind and one here. In hopes of them coming closer together. So at least Landius can do that reflect damage hit for some fixed damage due to mirror armor. So let's see. I want to hit them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself like this first. You can see that that strike did absolutely nothing because it wasn't fixed damage. But with act again, I can have her blood dance all of these enemies. Perfect. And then I want to hit these guys with an AoE. That gets rid of them all. And I just need to wipe out the last guy. So it went very smoothly overall with the act again from Vienna for position shifting. And now next damage strike. And Egberts can just finish this off with the fixed damage he does. Like that. Battle 3. While being suppressed, attack and defense are both increased by 30%. All melee over here, 2 ranged in the south. So why don't I just bring Ledin, right? When there's lots of melee characters, Ledin is probably the better character to bring. And Sophia can just regenerate and whatnot. And then over here, I just need to kill off those 3. Which could be Leon, could be Omega, you know, anyone who can attack them accordingly. In my case, I'm going to do Luna simply because she has the higher mobility to get into range properly. And I'll drop in Tiaris and Liana for act again. And then we're good to go. So let's have Ledin, charge self, and Divine Guard. And I'll wait for these guys to come up. There's no reason for me to get close to them. Turn on danger zone so I know where I can place Liana. I'm going to have the miracle here. So. And simply shift Liana to over one. So far so good. So I want to be in range of the Undead Knight. I'm just gonna move accordingly to that. For that. Next. I'm going to attack Blessing Luna. So that Luna can win God Realm and Raking Thunder. And why don't I shift myself, like this. That way Liana can move down 1, free movement, and probably over there. Let's see. Yep. So I can act again. I have limit attack. And back out. Or back up north. That's probably a better position. And finally, let's regenerate. And done. SS Trial 4, when battling against Lancers, Infantry, and Aquatic units, all stats increase by 50%. That only applies to the enemy. So that means a cavalry tank like Landius is perfect because he's neither Lancer, Infantry, or Aquatic. Other than that, but there's so many lava titans that you don't want that. So instead, I'm just gonna change the soldiers to Exorcists and we're good to go, right? Neither Lancer, Infantry, or Aquatic there. So, and then I can pretty much run the same party. The only character that I might consider changing up would be getting rid of Luna for someone else to attack the assassin, right? So that would probably be, let's say, young Jessica. To do a ranged magic attack that can ignore guard, right? You could also use Lana, for example. You know, if you can get a faction buff for Lana, it's harder there. You could even use Japhaniel, really. Right? She can faction buff and she can cleanse attack the enemy assassin, but that requires a 6-star. Right? 6-star Japhaniel, I think. I'm just gonna run this. Should work out just fine. And you know, if I even need you could really just bring Gospel too to act as a faction buff. So whether you bring young Jessica or even Lana, right? It's kind of up to you. As long as you can one-shot the assassin, you're done. Alright, so in my case, I am going to bring Divine Bestowment so that she can get additional range for her attack, or whatever. And here we go. So, this is going to move up 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 first, then 3 more. Then I should be in range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not. So I'm not going to activate her skill yet. So they're all going to be busy activating their guards. This coming turn, they're all going to be busy activating their guard skills, so they're not going to attack me. So I'm just going to move up and not activate Divine Guard. Here though, I will have young Jessica, Divine Bestowment. And then I'm going to attack Blessing to be ready to strike. That's pretty much it for this turn. So there they go with the guarding spree. So if I had used Lena or a 2-range attacker, I would move her in to attack the assassin now. In my case, I am just going to toss out that extreme range fireball attack from young Jessica to wipe it out. Next, I'm going to push Ledin as far forward as possible because I want everyone to attack him. Right? So let's regenerate. Since I can, I might as well act again. Now Jessica to have her launch a second attack. And I'll do it on the opposite behemoth here. And then finally, miracle up. At this point, Ledin should be able to crush all these remaining enemies. And we are on SS Ultimate Trial, where whenever a unit receives fatal damage for the first time, they can recover. Ooh, okay. So, but this is the trial where they don't move. So you could Lester chain hook and kill, especially if you have Liana for act again, right? Of course, you can also do the AoE attack strategy. Hit them all with AoE blast, then if you have Landius to counter attack, you can clear it that way too, right? I may just do that instead. So, I'm trying to remember what exactly I bring with that strategy. Listel, Mindbore, Listel, Blood Dance, Bozal, probably Earthquake, or Black Hole, right? And then you would want, preferably, one more attack, right? 1, 2, 3. You know what? Running this should be fine too. So I will simply not bring Blood Dance. I think I'm going to hit them with those AoEs like this. And so that way, instead of bringing Attack Blessing, I'm going to bring Mass Resist on Tiaris. So that way I can launch 3 strikes on the enemy. And Landius will be the Garter. Alright, let's see how this goes. So initially, move forward, right? Move forward. Have deflection buff on Landius. I'm going to activate Gospel onto my Landius, so he's immune to debuffs and whatnot. And then I'm going to here choose to Mass Resist to start. So yes, they don't move. And now I'm going to move Landius in and have everyone follow up with attacks. So Landius is likely to just charge there. To activate Tranquility. And then I am going to want to miracle up everybody. Like so. So that they do additional damage, right? And now, let's start with the Mind Form to debuff them. And silence them. Then, Bozo is going to Earthquake these enemies. Debuff them further. Okay. And then, act again, Bozo to Black Hole. So mass debuffing. None of these enemies are actually killed, but they are damaged. And silenced, since they got hit by 3 different AoE silence attacks. So all these enemies have been killed once, except for, I guess, Shuri, who was slowed, I think. Alright, so let's shift Bozo and Earthquake, since I got the clocks effect to launch another AoE. Why not, right? And then I'm going to have Listel let dance. That just leaves Shuri. So let's have Langrisser move up and attack, taking Shuri out for the first time. And then Tiaris can move up and attack as well, finishing the fight. I've done the Lester chain hook strategy so many times I didn't feel like doing it, but you basically pull them characters in one by one, but you'll have to kill them off twice with that strategy. So a little bit more finicky, but still doable. And here I got an Elven Belt, which is garbage, 100 ore. I mean, yeah, I really don't need Elven Belts. They only, from what I remember, they only kick in if when you're attacked with a ranged attack, right? And it increases defense and magic defense, so it's kind of garbage. So let's get rid of some items, including that Elven Belt that I just got, and that will be it for this video. Where is it? There it is. So there we go. Alright, so thanks for watching everyone. I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro out.